God hasn't even started yet with Singapore, I believe. There's something coming to this generation and this church that's going to arrest the attention of the nations. And it's going to be a massive offering up of lives for the sake of His name.
It was the first time IHOP, I think, came to Singapore, and there was a response of 400 people, singers, musicians, intercessors, responding to the call and the invitation to build God a resting place, to host His presence and to declare His worth here in this heart of this nation. You know, the core, the centerpiece of the Antioch church is more than just the sending. It's actually the ministering to the Lord. It revolved around 5 men who are of diverse ethnicity, different backgrounds, and it came together to do this one thing, to minister, to worship, and to pray. It is in that context the Holy Spirit spoke and set people apart and sent them forth. And I believe what happened in 2001 was like an invitation from God. They say, Singapore, I want to use you as an Antioch. I want to raise up my singers and musicians who will put fire on the altar and to offer up incense day and night to declare His worth and His greatness to the nations in this region. 16 years later, we are one full cycle. Right here in St. Andrew's Cathedral, I believe God is still giving that invitation to those of you here who are young. You may not know much of this history of what happened in this place, but I believe God is looking for young men and women, fathers and mothers who have responded to that call to once again put that fire on the altar, to create that space and the environment for God to mark hearts and to send them forth. These guys has been doing this for 17 and 18 years back in Kansas City, and they have sparked off a movement across the earth, creating an upper room that is not just in one location but globally, so that we will see a global outpouring that will bring forth a final thrust of missions that will bring the gospel to the ends of the earth. And I believe with all of my heart that Singapore has a role to play. There's no coincidence we are called Antioch, because God has us in mind for what He wants to do in these coming days.